we almost, not almost always, we always pin the sleeve. We want to pin this part of the sleeve some way, and typically we will pin this in the front, so it looks just like his arm sitting in the front like that. Because then it just looks like his arm is below the stage where you can't see. Occasionally we will pin it back just so it doesn't get in the way, but then you still got that lopsided look. So what's the point in using this guy instead of the one hand? So usually it's just pin it in the front right here, so it just looks like it's below the stage, out of view. But it's the same kind of thing. You use the one hand. The nice thing about these guys is they have that arm in there. It gets the distinctive look. Yeah.
Seems cruel.
I know. But I don't want to talk about this shit.
Little stuff.
So the big thing about human arm puppets is for the most part, they're just essentially a regular puppet, rod puppet, except for they don't have full-size arms. For the most part, they have a bigger arm because it's meant to match up with yours, because ours is bigger than puppets. And then they have one of these shirts that has this special type of sleeve on it, made so that the person operating the hands can just stick their arm through it, and it'll come out in front. And you can do this, especially if you have a flesh tone puppet, with just your regular home. That's how Swedish Chef is done. He uses just regular human hands. Most commonly, however, they're done with these puppet gloves, because puppets, for the most part, don't have 5 fingers. They are 4-fingered gloves, and they match the skin tone of whatever puppet you're doing. You don't have to do that. You can just wear some gloves, any kind of gloves, especially ones that won't match the skin tone of your puppet. They don't have to match the skin tone of your puppet. Sometimes if they don't, it looks good. It can look like your puppet's wearing gloves, or puppets are random fun colors, so it doesn't have to match. It can be really fun. If you don't have a shirt like this, Creative Ministry Solutions sells a pattern for them, so they're easy to get a hold of. You can make one. So it is something that you can make. And then you can make lots of different shirts, so you can switch them out, and you don't have to always wear the same clothing with your puppet.
You can also take a puppet shirt that you already own
And modify
it, because really what they've done is they've shortened the shirt and they've sewn it down so that there's a pocket for the arm. And on a regular puppet that isn't built like a Monahan, you can actually take the arm and fold it in half like this, so that the arm is just tucked into the first part of that sleeve, and then all you're adding is just a loop of fabric to put the arm on through.
Many times it's not quite as nice as using one of these that have the arms like this, but you usually can't tell from the audience. You usually can't. It's just these thicker arms are nice.
They do look a little more natural.
Realistic.
But
the audience, it's not going to make a big difference to them. These human arms I really like because they've got the bigger heads, so the bigger hands look good with them. Because if you notice, when I put these gloves on, let me put one on, and these are 4-finger gloves, like I said. I like these style. Lots of people make them different ways. These style, put your pinky and your ring finger together, and these style ones, those naturally flow together. A lot of them put these 2 ones together. I don't like those because those aren't natural fingers that'll move together. I like the ones that'll move these because they naturally move together and make gestures together. But that's a lot bigger than a puppet hand normally is. So I like these style that have the much bigger heads when you're using them, because then it looks much more natural for them to have a much bigger hand when you're operating them.
I would recommend too, if you are making your own, that you do put elastic down at the bottom.
The side that goes in on your arm.
Because it really can creep up, especially over your elbow and stuff. So you do want to keep it tight down so that it doesn't do that. So I definitely recommend if you make your own, put elastic at the bottom, and put elastic on the bottom of your gloves.
Whatever kind of gloves you're wearing or using, you want to make sure that they will stay tight on you. I even wear like grippy puppet gloves inside these, so that They won't slip off my hands, they'll stay tight on. There's no chance of losing these gloves. Because there's nothing worse than suddenly a puppet's hand changing color or changing